What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Little River Ranch. Out here again with Colin. This morning we were doing a little bit of turkey hunting. He's got the decoy with him, and we were just sitting out in the stand for a little bit this morning. And we're out here with his dad and his brother this weekend, and we heard a shot from another stand, and his brother got he got a turkey down. So we're gonna go see what it is and pick him up and check it out. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this episode is as good as the last one. A good hunting weekend. So see you guys in a little bit.
Ooh, really? Yeah. Maybe the gobblers are flying.
Alright, so Colin's brother Grant got him an eastern turkey. It's the first one for Little River Ranch, so nice little landmark.
That's what it means. Yeah, spread out his fans. I want to show him the eastern turkey. Someone can just lay on it. That's a bed right there. Ugh. Take me to the spot. I'm one-armed man. Corn chariot.
Alright guys, so as you just saw, started filling some protein and corn. We went into town, got a full trailer of it, and came out here and just started doing our thing with the feeders, filling them up. And as we were doing that, we were using both the golf carts that we typically use, and got one of them stuck. Tire came off the rim, and yeah, so that's always a fun time. So we got Colin's brother and his dad going back to camp to grab a jack and a compressor so we can get this thing back on and continue filling our feeders up.
It's always something at Little River Ranch.
It's always something fun though.
Yeah.
You know, it's annoying, but
Zach's truck's getting stuck, or
oh yeah,
else?
I don't think they know about that story. That'll be actually we'll go ahead and tell them. So I don't even know how long ago it was.
Probably like, it was November, I think.
November. So last year at about November, we came out here hauling some lumber. We were gonna build a duck blind on the pond, and as we were unloading all the stuff on the pond, it was real low at the time, but it's still real wet out here. So the pond wasn't as full as what you guys have seen it on, I think, the last video. But we were unloading the lumber, and on our way out to drop a load, I guess I found a deep hole and my truck got stuck.
He was looking at crows to shoot.
Yeah, we were gonna shoot some crows. I was driving and was telling him to shoot.
Yeah.
And I wasn't paying attention, and I found a hole. So I have a thing against the crows out here now.
The crazy thing is now where there's water, was where
yeah. So where my truck got stuck, it's completely covered right now. So it
was covered in like 2 days. There was a big rainstorm in it.
Right. So we got my truck out just in time, thanks to the neighbor out here. Got his tractor and pulled out my truck. But anyway, that's the running joke on Little River Ranch is I get everything stuck. But this was not my doing. This was his dad's doing, who gives me the hardest time about my truck or getting stuck out here on the ranch. So anyway, we're gonna get this fixed, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Kenny? All right, guys, so we're back at the camp right now. We finished putting out corn and protein and all the feeders that we needed to. After we got the flat fixed on the golf cart, we brought it back to camp and changed out
I found
the valve stem on the tire because it started losing air on the old one. So we got that whole thing fixed. And then Colin and I are about to go set some traps.
Yeah.
And then
Yodi and raccoon, dog-proof trap and foothold.
So we're gonna go, basically, if you guys have seen the last video, the traps that we set last video are gonna be the same traps we're gonna set this time again. We're gonna use some different bait because last time we put some like Vienna sausages and some peanut butter and all that, and it works. It's just a matter of trying to keep the ants off of it. So we're gonna use probably some dog food for the raccoon hand traps, and then we're gonna use a piece or a couple of pieces of Grant's turkey carcass from this morning to set in front of the foothold traps for the coyotes. So anyway, let's go. All right, last trap, we decided to come back to camp and throw it out here in the field. So we're gonna place it out here and then go inside for some dinner. Colin's mom made some, what'd you make tonight?
Crawfish etouffee.
Crawfish etouffee. Sounds good to me. Anyway, all right, we're gonna set this trap and then we're going in to eat. All right, guys, all done setting the traps out. We're gonna go in for the evening. We'll probably come back out tonight to do a little hog hunt. Maybe we're figured out that we ran out of batteries for the thermal, so it might be a little hard for us to go out in the evening when it's super dark.
If we really want to, we can go get batteries now, but we'll see how we're feeling.
Yeah, so, but nonetheless, tomorrow morning, we're gonna go possibly, it's supposed to rain tonight, and if it still rains tomorrow, then we might not do a turkey hunt, but as of now, as long as it's pretty clear in the morning, we might go sit in the blind or at a couple of the feeders and do a turkey hunt. But anyway, yeah, so we'll check back in with you guys either tonight for a hog hunt or tomorrow morning for a turkey hunt, and then we'll go check our traps. So anyway, see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, so we just finished this morning's turkey hunt. Same as yesterday morning, didn't really see much where we were at, but we just got out the stand and we came to check on our dog-proof trap, the coon trap, and when we got to the feeder, the trap was actually gone, so the anchor didn't hold it as well as I guess it was supposed to. But yeah, we set the trap right out here, and so it's gone. So either a raccoon strong enough to pull it off, or caught a coon and a coyote came and drug it off. But right now we're just trying to look through the woods and see if we can't see the trap anywhere. So, but right now we're not having any luck. So we'll get back with you guys here in a little bit. We're gonna see if we can't find this thing. Peace.
It's go time.
That's right. Alright, guys, so we went into town and bought some fence and some posts to put around some of the feeders because the hogs keep tearing up the area around some of the protein feeders. So we're gonna walk this out, some of the feeders, and get it protected. That way the deer can still get to it, but the hogs can't. So let's go. Okay.
Is it heavier?
I mean, heavier than that, yeah, but
It wasn't necessarily the strength, it was my back twisting.
Yeah. What's he doing back?
Make it work for 6 right. 2 lengthwise and 1 cap off and 6. Like all over that way.
all right, guys.
I'm going to hit 2 posts.
We're in the spot where we're gonna build the fence.
Grab 2 T-posts. And then I'll give it to my heartbeat.
The hogs here, they tear up everything around this feeder, protein feeder. So, like I said a second ago, I'm just trying to build a fence around it, so that way they're not, one, tearing up the feeder itself and the post that it's on, and 2, they just keep messing up everything around it, making the ground super soft. So we're putting this fence up, and like I said, the deer should still be able to get over it.
T-post up.
But yeah, anyway, so
Driver. Yeah.
I'll get the process of us putting this thing together, and we'll go from there. So. right, guys, so we finished building the fence around the protein feeders. Actually turned out really nice. I think Colin's mom got some pictures I'll put on here of the first one we did, but we did two. One at, what was the first one? At
Number 4.
So the first one was at number 4, and then the second was at number 3. So one kind of close to the front of the land, and then one in the back. But we just noticed that, you know, a lot of the pigs out here were just tearing up the protein, and
yeah, there was a few big pigs just lifting up the feeder and knocking those nozzles to where tons of protein were coming out at a time.
yeah. So I mean, they were finishing it within probably a week and a half, and so obviously that gets expensive. So decided to put a fence around it and save some time on having to fill up protein, and money. These guys are always buying bags of protein and corn, so hopefully that'll save that. And then
we also cut some slots, some lower slots for the deer to easy access to it. Not low enough to where pigs can get in still, but just a little bit easy of access.
So it's still accessible to the deer, just not the pigs anymore. So let's hope they don't try to start digging around it or nothing like that. But anyway, I'm not sure if we'll go out and do a turkey hunt this evening. We were looking at cameras last night and noticed that the turkey have been coming out a little bit in the afternoon / evening, about 1 o'clock to I don't know when, but
like 6 or 7.
So we might either go sit in the blind here a little bit or wait till sundown and maybe go do a hog hunt.
Yeah, we got some thermal batteries.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get another big hog. We're actually pretty big on the camera. So anyway, so we'll see you guys when we do whatever we do. Peace. Morning, guys. Obviously, since there was no hunting clip, we didn't go hunting last night. But this morning we're walking out to the feeder, and it looks like we have got a possum in the dog-proof trap. And here, I'll show you guys. Oh, it looks like you got his back foot. Just twist it around. Here, look, guy. Yeah, right there. Oh, right there. So. Alright guys, that's all for today's episode. I know I didn't get a whole lot of footage of me in the blind during the turkey hunt, but as you guys did see, it wasn't a total loss of a hunting weekend. Colin's brother did get him an eastern turkey, so yeah, not a total loss. Well, I really shouldn't say loss. It's never a loss. Hunting, being in the blind, outside is always fun, right? So anyway, yeah, total blast of a weekend. Filling feeders, building fence, hanging signs, running around with the dogs, just chilling out here. Never a dull moment. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, that's all she wrote for today's episode. We'll see you next time. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace out.